Well, how's it going, folks? Welcome back to Drone Deer Recovery. I'm Mike. We are headed out to a location right now that they shot the buck earlier this evening. I think it was around 6:30 or so. It is now like 9 o'clock. So they called me, wanted to know if I could come out and get it located. And they might go after it tomorrow morning because they feel like it's a liver shot. So quartering-2 shot. Yeah, we will see if we can get this done. Make sure to hang out and hit the subscribe button because this could get interesting.
Alright, this is exciting shit here.
It's better walking.
Yeah. Right in the middle of that field.
Yep, there he lays.
Alrighty, we just got done finding his buck. What do you think of this, using a drone?
It is super awesome. We would not have found this deer without this drone.
Let me just stop you there. I have to give you more information on what ended up happening. So I dropped the coordinates on that buck that we found. We were all pretty convinced that that buck is acting really strange. We locate the deer, and then he lays funny, doesn't have any reaction to the sound of the drone, never looks around. His head is just kind of like, he's just doing strange things. So he stands back up and turns around and then lays back down, and then I go change a battery and come back, and we look at him again, and we're all convinced. Like, they're like, yep, this deer isn't acting right, that's got to be him. Because when this hunter shot the deer, the buck, at whatever time it was, like 6:30 or something, he said everything happened really quick. He had a doe in front of him, and she was blowing at him, and then he seen the deer to his right, and he said he just quickly kind of turned around and took the shot, and then the deer ran off. So he wasn't 100% sure exactly what the buck looked like. He felt like he knew. So that was another tough thing that we were going into this search with, is we think we know what the buck is that we're looking for, but we just weren't 100% convinced. And another thing is that this was 3 hours after sunset, and I found, I don't know how many deer, probably like 15 deer, and only 3 of those 15 weren't bedded, like in the woods. Normally you would have deer grazing out in the fields and not be in the wooded areas. That was a really tough search because I was looking through deer that were bedded in the woods 3 hours after sunset. So that was very strange. Long story short, they ended up walking to the coordinates I gave him, and then texted me and said, the deer isn't here. So I felt bad. They went back on the blood trail, ended up jumping the deer. Hours later, I don't know how it all went down, but they were able to get the buck. It's one of those things that there's still things that can go, not according to plan, and this was one of those things. The hunter did everything correct, I would say. He made a shot, didn't like what the shot looked like, backed out, and didn't even push the deer and call me right away. So that was good on his part. It's just one of those things. I didn't find the exact deer we were looking for. Unfortunately, it happens. So I was disappointed, but I'm glad he got his deer. So yeah, that's it. I'll do all I can to find him, but there's definitely times when it doesn't all come together. Thanks for giving me an opportunity.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. On to the next one.